Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. To return is Naheem Hines. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will... Begin there at their own 25-yard line.
Crazy. Here we go, son. Crazy.
Throwing right away, it's Meg. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
Five. Hey, Garfield. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Meg. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be taken down to 37. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42.
2nd and 5.
Crazy. Good start. Hey, what's up? Five.
Out of the gun, here's Meg. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
Washington, first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Meg. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Crazy.
To throw again is Meg. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here we go. Crazy, crazy. What's that?
They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May to throw again. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Throwing on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Here's a designed run. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at third down.
The gain on the play brings up third and 1.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive result. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this one's ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. McCaffrey. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, here's Nix. And this will pay off. It is caught. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Crazy. Good touch. 5.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The 1st quarter has come to an end. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Nix now on 1st and 10. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Off the RPO is caught by St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second down, Nix. Now he'll run it. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal coming up. He is out of bounds right around the 5.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for not now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Escaping to his left. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now is May. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. Throwing is May. That one complete to Pierce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
May to the air once more. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
May to throw on second down. Forced to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
It's fourth down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards, the pickup on that 4th and 2.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're gonna be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. That is caught at the 3. And the Commander's going to be set up as 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone.
To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Commander. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They'll go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
5.
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL, the rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Onward. Set. Ready. 180.
Here's Nix to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
18 on the play. First down,
Captain,
Denver.
set. Ready. 180. Chill. Motion.
A first down throw for Nix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. It's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got it inside the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Nix now to throw it here on first down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 13-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
What's up? Crazy, 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 crazy. Hey, five.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And the RPO, that one is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
It's 3rd and 4.
Crazy. You thought? It was crazy. Hey, five.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flag. It's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Oh, what's that? Hey, what's up? Get in here. Sit.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Bombers.
2nd down. Nix. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Denver. Knicks and the Broncos now will line up and go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
To throw is Knicks. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
5. You're going to sit up. And it's crazy. 5.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's crazy. 5.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Crazy.
May now on 1st and 10. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Broncos are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He's caught left side by St. Brown. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. Gains an even 70 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Knicks gonna keep it on the zone read. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
At the 6-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Knicks from the gun on 3rd down. Moving to his right. Taking up, and he will score! Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Almost set. Hey! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Captain, 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 captain. Joe. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Away.
Throwing, Nix. He's got Myers on the completion. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Man in motion is Ingram. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
That's good. Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stevenson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is caught by the tight end. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Denver. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Ward as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Five. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, and here's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
So throughout the course of the game now, we've seen this big tight end really have his way with the defense. But I think now after that play, the big hit, forced incompletion, at least now there's a message being sent. As he gets back in the huddle, he's going to get a lot more opportunities, but just know there's going to be contact every time that ball's thrown your way.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
May to throw on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Five.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. He's got it! And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, what's crazy. Hey, five.
Throw again is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May again. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May to throw again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe, and he's down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First down, Denver.
A first down throw for Nix. As completed is St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Broncos first.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Crazy, 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 crazy. 5.
To throw on first down is May. Over the middle to Kittle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 20-yard
On second down, it's May. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Crazy, crazy. What's that?
Working out of the gun, it's May. Short one there, caught by Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
May to the air once more. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Hey, here goes that. 5. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
They'll go. Here's May. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Crazy.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Hey, what's crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May gonna look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Hey, what's crazy, crazy.
Third and short, and here is May. He'll let this go towards the end zone. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, here goes that. Five. Crazy.
Here's May. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Crazy. What's that? Five.
Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
Defenders will line up for
He's going to try to do it himself. Oh, he's behind the line, and the ball is out. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two